Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Virgo friends and friends of Virgo. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is going to be a reading for 2024, you guys, your yearly read. Happy New Year's, everyone. This is going to be an exciting and event-filled year, I can tell. So a little bit about my channel. I do pull a couple oracle cards previously, tap into your energy through meditation, and then we move into the tarot, just as a heads up. So Virgo, tapping into your energy with your meditation, what I saw was a flower. So you know how like picking petals off of flowers is what I'm trying to say. He loves me not, or he loves me not, she loves me not. That whole process. What I saw was the petals were being put back on the flower. So kind of going back in time or going through that process again of whatever you were doing in picking the petals. I didn't really understand the message, so I asked Spirit to explain, to show me a little bit more. And so what happened was so the flower was being faced head on. So my perspective, I zoomed around the flower here to see the back of the flower. What that made me think of was a changed perspective. So this is an opportunity to see a different perspective, or to almost like try something again, but it's more seeing things from a different angle that you didn't see maybe when you were making a choice in the first place, is what's coming through. So let's move forward, see what we have here. The Starseed Oracle, I did feel the need to pull 2 oracle cards for you guys here. Starseed Oracle is what we have first: the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, and Making Your Life a Moving Prayer. So this card talks about makes using the intelligence of your heart, okay? Listening to the message that's been there all along is what it's saying. So the book talks about do you have this? Are you guys experiencing life right now? Do things feel a bit watered down or a little more weak than they used to? Or are you noticing that you're forgetting maybe why you're doing something or why you started something? So the encouragement is to get back to center, to get back to why you were doing something in the first place. What is the essence of the drive that got you started on something in the first place? And this could apply to anything: work, relationship, your relationship to the divine, just what the hell you're doing here in general. It encourages you being in this season, like we have seasons in our life. So this year sounds like is a season of sowing. So a springtime, okay? Needing to plant spiritual seeds and then water them with your heart and soul, to pour everything that you have into growing what it is that you want to grow, to live your life as a moving prayer. That's what they explain as a moving prayer. So there you go, guys. So the Blue Angel Oracle you guys got is Blue Earth Angel. The Blue Angel Oracle is Blue Earth Angel. So Blue Earth Angel here talks about higher vibration. It encourages you that all is well. So going through the definition of this card, what I'm feeling is there may be some anxiety for some of you, a lot of you, all of you, going into this next year or having this next year happen. We do have Pluto moving into Aquarius at the end of the year, more stationary. It's going to be there for 20 years. Last time that happened was 1777 for 20 years. And then we had the French and American Revolution. So a lot of big, chaotic change, okay? I feel like if anybody may struggle with that kind of structure collapse, it would probably be Virgo. That's what I was getting. And I'm Virgo rising, Virgo moon, so I can completely relate to the energy of Virgo, absolutely. I just felt this anxiety coming through. The encouragement that comes through is all is well and everything is unfolding as it should be. That you are safe. Humanity is right on track where it needs to be. Like, it seems dead on. You know what I mean, you guys? There's this encouragement 444 on the timer there. Support. You're being surrounded by support. Angels, okay? Thank you. You are safe is ultimately the message that's coming through here. And that's really, really important for you guys to remember, to continue to get back to your true essence and your soul's purpose, and to not get distracted by what is going on around you if things are collapsing. Because it even talks about like power structures collapsing in this card, and to not be afraid of that you are a part of that new world coming. So it's really important. That makes sense to me, honestly. You guys are, Virgo, you're going to be about restructuring, okay? Whatever is going to happen, I very much feel that there's some power fabric, the fabric of the way that things are right now is starting to come undone, is to be torn. It's already happening. Thank God. So do not be afraid. Be not afraid, my friends, my Virgo friends. Everything will be okay. This is a necessary part of our evolution, is what it says. So the animal spirit energy you guys we got, is horse. And this is earth energy. This is momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The book talks about this being the most masterful form of earth as well, the most reliable, the most stable. So I love that this energy is coming through, especially with blue earth angel there. Like there is this fear of, Virgos, we need structure. We need a little bit of control and order. Okay. That's what our forte is. Also Gemini sun, so it's a little bit of a bipolar circus from time to time for me, but I can feel you, okay, needing that structure. So this is coming through as support. Freedom, the freedom that comes from this very stable earth energy, the horse. It encourages strength training to bring this into balance to both exercise and meditation. So tempering the mind as well. Focus of the mind. All right, let's get into your tarot reading here. Get into the tarot and see what Spirit has for you guys for 2024. What do I have, Spirit, for Virgo? And this is my Light Seers Tarot. Thank you guys, as always, for your love and support. Thank you for being here. I did hit 5,000 subscribers on Christmas Day, actually. Oop, I can shuffle here. Just a couple days ago. Well, it was yesterday. Time right now, okay? I've been doing a ton of readings recently. All the weeklies, monthlies, and yearly here kind of bottlenecked here at the end of the year. So that's why I'm wearing my glasses, because my little eyes are burnt to a crisp, staring into that ring light. But I did hit 5,000, and as promised, I do have a contest coming forward here. I will release that very, very soon. Thank you for your patience, everybody. If this is resonating with you, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Those are all fantastic ways to support me and the growth of this channel, which is absolutely my goal. And you guys, I'm deeply grateful. Thank you. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description also. If you feel called to donate or tip, I will absolutely accept that. And thank you so much to those who have. Also take personal reads. You can check that out as a pinned comment in the comment section. Okay. Death and rebirth, you guys. So I feel like this is hope, wish, dream, your want. There's a drive towards a change. You're wanting a change. So this is kind of an interesting energy. Maybe it's maybe you want change to change, because death and rebirth here is a transformation. Maybe you're wanting a transformation, like that is the true essence of your purpose here. But there's that anxiety or fear that the blue earth angel is talking about surrounding that change. Interesting. That would make sense, having the cosmic heart come through here and horse being supported with that really stable earth energy, so that you can approach this kind of like conflicting energy within yourself, wanting change but not wanting things to change. I want change. Reminds me of when I did hair. I want something totally different, okay, but let's not adjust the length or the color. And I don't want bangs. Okay. Sounds good. So the same then. All right, sounds good. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Virgo for 2024? This is my Deviant Moon deck. I just got this, and I love the artwork on it. If this is, this is a general reading, is what I was going to say. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. If the message is resonating with you, please allow that to resonate. If it doesn't, 10:01 on the timer there. If it doesn't, that's totally fine. No need to force it to fit, okay? There are some components that can fit, some that may not. That is totally normal. Energies can be flopped as well to partners or major people that are in your life as well. There are cross watchers here too. So please keep that in mind. Use your intuition or your gut on which components of these messages may resonate with you or may be for you, and leave the rest for someone else. Please feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus for any other additional messages or any other major components of your chart. I will be happy when Mercury leaves a retrograde here. So 8 of Wands, there's this fear over like things moving too fast, being too hasty. Maybe you're feeling pressure right now, like you need to make a choice to do something. And that's not your style. Like, we don't like to be rushed. There could be fear over a message too, or apprehension, like anxiety over you're waiting for a message or something. Maybe you reached out to somebody and you're waiting for a response, somebody you haven't talked to for a while. Interesting. That could be the change. Like maybe somebody you had a falling out with, or you don't talk anymore. You've reached out, you're looking for this change. You want change to change. Thanks, Spirit. Interesting. That's for some of you. So I am going to do a Celtic cross here to get as much information as I can for the year. So there are a few cards. We're just going to power through it, all right? So to start here, we have 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups here is love. Especially with this card here, there's divine love flowing through these 2 individuals and filling both of their vessels. So I feel like this is heart, like divine love coming through your heart too. There's a need to readdress your devotion, like the cosmic heart is talking about, or the potency as well. Like how strong is the divine juice that's coming? Is it more weak? You know, is it watered down versus what it was before? So there's a call to get back to basics, like to get back to why you're doing something. For some of you, this could be a relationship, someone else, with yourself, with the divine, with whatever you're doing, a business, perhaps. This is crossed by the 10 of Swords. And 10 of Swords is not a happy card, truthfully. Being stabbed in the back comes out with this. Could be rock bottom. Pain, loss, though, grief, anguish. There's a need to leave something behind, like it's time to move on from the 10 of Swords. There's no other, you don't have any room for any more swords in your body. It's time to start over again. Let's get this clarified here. So the King, the 2 of Cups, excuse me, is clarified by the King of Cups. I very much feel like there's a need to ground your emotions right now, to get to the center of your desire and emotions again, like the cosmic heart is talking about. But the King of Cups is a master of their emotions. They are calm and centered and tranquil and peaceful in the middle of chaos. So this year, kind of back to like the Blue Earth Angel is talking about, there's a need to get back to feeling safe. All is well. All is well, you guys. So the 10 of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a really grounded earth energy as well. And I was saying birth was what was coming out as I was saying Blue Earth Angel, Earth Angel, Angel, birth. So this is about fertility too. There could be something about that for some of you. That is definitely not everyone. For most of you, this is about getting your emotions to work for you again, instead of betraying you, feeling scared to live, which would make sense with the 10 of Swords. I don't feel like this is something that's happening or coming. I feel like this is how you feel. Like your 2 of Cups, that divine love and experience is being tainted by catastrophe, right? The world is falling apart. Well, yes, and thank God. It's right on schedule, okay? Be not afraid. There is a plan, and you are being asked right now to sow the seeds of your soul for this next year, which is the Queen of Pentacles, making choices to put things into your life, to live a life of abundance, okay? Be not afraid, my Virgo friend. This is a good thing. So I'm going to get this all laid out here real quick, and then we'll move forward. You guys, it's going to be great. It's going to be good, okay? So the Empress, this is what's known. Birth, you guys. Maybe some of you are pregnant. Maybe some of you have a due date next year, and there is this fear. You've got that. You're holding on to this fear of like, what am I bringing into this world, or what is my child going to have to experience? Be not afraid. Okay, all is well. I feel like it's especially important. That is a small message for some of you, but it's so important when you are growing a child inside of you. Those hormones wash over the fetus. It's very, very important to for yourself, your own mission here, but also that child, you know, be not afraid, okay? It's really important to find that peaceful center, like the King of Cups is talking about here. Meditation, the horse was talking about, okay? Exercise and meditation is really important, whether you have a child or not, or you're pregnant or not. Obviously, if you're not used to exercising, you're not going to start an extreme exercise routine, okay? If you're pregnant, just throwing that out there. But walking, you know, there are things that balance, you guys. We're talking about health. So for others of you, though, being in the known section here, this is nurturing. This is a need to heal. This is the divine feminine. Back to the cosmic heart. There's a need, a call to devotion. Devotion is, you know, it's really it's a form of giving and receiving, but you're being open to your calling is what I'm feeling. That's what the divine feminine is about. Being receptive, being open. The Seven of Swords is what clarifies this. So the Seven of Swords here is theft and betrayal, okay? It's needing to find a diplomatic solution for something, and that's what I'm feeling. You guys are feeling this call, this need to, you need to sort things out in a way where there is as little damage as possible. You need to find a way to swallow that sword with as little damage as possible, okay? Possible, just not in that angle, all right? You might need to shift a little bit. So what's sensed here, what's unknown, is the Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles is taking something to the next level, okay? Like being a clever, inventive mind, upgrading something. This card in particular talks about earth magic, okay? I feel like the earth is really coming in, it is coming in strong with the horse here too. Maybe you're sensing that. Maybe you're sensing you need to ground. You need to reconnect with the earth. That's where stability is. And you're also being called to sow seeds here with the cosmic heart. Get out of the dirt. Even if it's cold outside, if you can get outside and take your shoes off, I encourage you to. If you can't, it is also possible to connect with the earth through meditation. Imagining yourself in nature also helps bring that healing energy, okay, you guys? So there's not an excuse about weather. Six of Cups here is what clarifies the Page of Pentacles. So Six of Cups, this is inner child. What I'm feeling, that's what's coming through the most, the inner child portion of this card. That component may be afraid right now with what's going on, what the Blue Earth Angel is talking about. There's fear surrounding the changes that are happening, either in your life personally or globally at large. There is a need to be the parent for that inner child to make sure that they feel safe so that you can feel safe. For others of you, it may be talking about this literal child that you maybe just had a child, or you are, like I said, due date next year. But for most of us, for most of you, I feel like it's talking about this inner child. Any other information here for Virgo on this one here? Celebration, good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. So this is what's sensed, you guys. I feel like you are feeling this through the anxiety, it's popping through moments of anxiety here. You can feel this call, the hard work is the seeds that you need to sow, getting back to your center of why you started doing something, or whatever call you're feeling to start. Celebration comes with that, okay? I feel like you can feel through the anxiety that things are okay. It's what is coming through. All is well. All is well. So this is what came before, what's led you here. This is, I don't know why I keep getting brought back to this pregnancy. Hastiness is what comes through on this. For some of you, that could have been it. I don't know. Could have been hastiness. Maybe you said screw it to the condom. I don't know. Thanks, Spirit. But for others of you, I feel like this is, it is speed, like maybe, with the cosmic heart here, what it's talking about, that weakness or something being watered down. Are you noticing that what you're doing right now doesn't have the same kind of potency to it? Potency for pregnancy too. My spirit team is definitely zesty. Okay, I appreciate the jokes though. The potency is what got you here. But I feel like the hastiness or something moving too fast, like you've just been doing something to get through it, 21:21 on the clock there, because you feel like it needs to get done, and you're missing the reason why you started doing it in the first place. So instead, you're connecting more to the fear aspects of what's going on around you, because you've disconnected a bit from your passion, from your heart. And you're being asked to circle back on that. That makes sense with the meditation now too, the flowers or the petals that you're picking off, that rewinding and being able to change your perspective, being able to go back to the start and see a different side of why you started picking those petals in the first place, so that you can galvanize your reason why. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. Love it. Two of Cups is what clarifies the Eight of Wands. For some of you, yeah, you guys, this is definitely talking about like a relationship or the connection that led to a pregnancy. And this pregnancy could also be, I guess, because it's coming through a lot, the pregnancy could also be an idea, like whatever it is that you've started doing that may have started losing its potency. But for some of you, I do feel like it's an actual child. For others of you, though, I'm feeling like hastiness surrounding a relationship. Any other information here for Virgo, please? On what's in the past or where we're coming from. Why the Eight of Wands? The Sun. Death at the bottom of the deck here too. So it could be, it could be a relationship like moving towards ending or transitioning in some way. But the Sun is positivity, happiness. There's that inner child there as well. So yeah, it's, for some of you, I feel like it's this birth of a child, but the burning aspect of the Sun comes through. So the Two of Cups on this one here, I get very much like a huge difference between the two lovers that are coming together. Maybe that's the hastiness. Maybe there was not thinking about, like logically, maybe how something was going to work after the dopamine wore off. That has to do with your happiness here. Let's keep moving forward. I don't necessarily feel like some of you, I feel like this death means, an ending, but the transitioning part is what's coming through, like something transforming, having the weakness or watered down effect of this, needing to get back to why you're doing something. I don't feel like if it is a relationship for some of you, that means that it's ending. I feel like there is a need for you guys to get back to basics, to start sowing the seeds of what it is that you want to see and step away from falling into fear. That is very, very important right now. Let the light illuminate. Maybe things have been illuminated for you. 24/24. And that's what has brought you to this situation of fear. 10 of Cups here, though, is where this is heading next. This is happy family, you guys. So for some of you, you are having a freaking baby. For others of you, though, it's the divine love component that's coming through, like the Two of Cups here, that divine love that's coming through those two individuals to fill up the vessels. I feel like this is like getting back to full strength, okay? you are moving towards that. That will be happening. And this is over the course of the year, everybody. Queen of Cups is what clarifies the Ten of Cups. So Queen of Cups here is a very, healing is the component that's coming through here. Healing the family unit. Healing the channels for divine love to come through. I love that. There's a bass clef here on the Ten of Cups. I actually don't think I've ever noticed that before. What came through was like putting the bass back in your life, putting the oomph back into triumph. Putting the oomph back into triumph. Hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry, you guys. I live in a supposed to be secure, locked building here, apartment complex. And I have an intercom system, and random people ring my buzzer. So it was a visitor that was trying to get in. Super sorry about the interruption. That's what I was trying to say. Pushes my buttons. So what I was trying to say, or what I was saying before, was putting the oomph back in triumph. All right, you guys are moving into more positive things, getting that security back in your family unit, having those channels galvanized by divine, or for divine love to come through. Okay, where there were cracks before, it is now being repaired so that you have a more solid funneling coming through. So the way that you guys see this, or how you feel about the situation, is the devil. And what I'm getting from that is the shadow aspects that are coming through. Like you guys are feeling like you're in the dark. What I'm feeling is like you've been tossed into a pit of despair, is what comes through. And that's not the case. Things may be dark around you, around us right now, because things are dark. We're moving through like a collective dark night of the soul. And that is intense. It's hella intense. But hang in there, you guys, because things will get better, but things have to come apart, you guys. It'll be okay. You have the sun clarifying this. I was literally just going to say, because you had the sun come through in the past, it's like that energy towards the inner child and that sort of thing. That's what you're used to in the past. You're remembering the sun coming through and you want that warmth again. The devil being tied to that shadow realm. The sun is coming out again. It's always darkest before the dawn, right? The dawn may not come next year, but you're being encouraged that things are okay. Things will be okay. All is well. Where this takes place, or how others see it, the sun, you guys. You have 3 suns, okay? It will be okay. I promise it will be okay. This is a very, very beautiful, warm, positive, vibrant energy that's coming through. I don't feel like it's going to be like an explosive, things are great again, you know, that kind of change. But with the stability, the masterful stability that is coming through with the horse, this is life-giving warmth that is much, much needed for you guys. 10 of Swords is what clarifies the sun. So I feel like this is healing these aspects of the 10 of Swords that you are afraid of. That came through in your general here. Like I said, for some of you, it could be actual loss, backstabbing, rock bottom, that could have happened. But for most of you, I'm feeling like it was the fear. It's this fear of this happening. Like there's nothing else I can do. I got to move on from this right now. Or maybe it might be more of an 8 of Swords moment where there is a way out. Yeah, others could be seeing it maybe as you are. Like hopeless is kind of what's coming through. Like they're a lost cause. Not that you are a lost cause, but like they can't help, they can't get through to you. For those of you this applies to with the fear, the anxiety. They can't help you through that anxiety. Your hopes or fears that comes through here, King of Cups. That's what came through in the beginning as well. Mastering your emotions. I feel like you guys are aware of this. You want to find better control over that. Like the Cosmic Heart is talking about here. Getting back to devotion and potency, making your life a moving prayer. This is a meditation specifically that comes through with the King of Cups. Love, nurturing, being supportive, being supported, being your hopes and fears. On the other side of the fear, you may be fearing that that's not possible for you to gain control again or to have support. The Empress comes through to clarify the King of Cups. Which is what you had I love that there are these multiple cards coming through. You had that in What's Known. So for some of you, yeah, back to there maybe this fear of having this child. But for others of you, you are hoping for the healing that's coming through with the Empress. Some of you may be afraid that it's never coming. It is, okay? You need to be open to the sun, though, having all three suns here. The component with the sun is that, well, any of them, these energies don't just fly out of the sky. You have to open the blinds to let the sun in. The sun is powerful, yes. It causes great change, but you have to let it in. Not just going to beat down your door like one of my neighbor's visitors. So where this leads or what it's good for, you guys have the Chariot. Chariot is positive forward momentum, okay? So I do feel with this much sun energy coming in, like eventually you're going to feel the warmth from behind the blinds if you have been preventing letting this in. But I feel like you're feeling this call, you know, to restart again. The energy in your soul and your heart. Positive forward momentum. This is also willpower, having faith, okay, and courage comes through here also. The energy that's clarifying this is Page of Swords. Page of Swords is the student of the deck. They are curious. So you're being asked to get curious. I feel like you're being asked to get curious about your faith. That's where this is leading. You're reevaluating what it means to you to be faithful, to have devotion to your own self, to be committed to your own self, to your own progress. Any other information here for Virgo, please, Spirit? Wisdom. Knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. Some of you may need a counselor. If you're seeing a counselor, I'm seeing success coming through on that. But overall, like with the Page of Swords, this is a thirst for knowledge or an encouragement to start learning something too. So I feel like you're being led to that, to learn something really, really important about yourself, the way you work, what you want, what you don't want, how you can quell your own fears, how you can fill your own cup, how to connect to the divine, how to ground, how to stay stable, how to feel safe. It's a big year, you guys. Pluto moving into Aquarius, okay? We have a lot of changes coming through. So buckle up, buckaroo. It'll be okay. I love you guys very much. Thank you for being here, Virgo, and have a beautiful year. Happy New Year. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.